nuts. But he
Yeah.
would always sign off with the same thing. He would say, okay, everyone, take care of yourselves and each other. I used that for the longest time, then I tweaked it. I said, take care of yourselves before you take care of anyone. Do you believe that somebody who is troubled can actually help other people if they haven't taken care of themselves properly?
They cannot.
Right. Thank
Because
you.
first of all, I have to look after myself. I have to be at the level of the peace. I have to be at the level of compassion. I have to be at the level of love. How can I help other if I'm not able to help myself? I cannot, even if I want to. But most of the people say, I can help you. How can you help me? How can you love others without loving
Right.
yourself? You cannot,
So,
even if you
pot-
want to. Yeah.
so potentially the help that you're giving is not helpful at all. You
Yeah.
might as well just sit home and do nothing.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at right now. I want to help so many people. And I have such a deep passion. And I know if I try to help everyone, and I've already been down this road, if without being centered, without being mindful, it's going to lead to me getting anxious, me getting depressed, me getting irritable because I'm needing to make the whole world perfect before I even look inward, which is one of the biggest mistakes you could possibly make. Right. And I was going down that road and I was like, whoa, I don't like this road. Let's back up and try this. Why don't we go, therapy? Why don't we go a meditation practice, a good diet, a good exercise, mindfulness, put it all together like a chakra, like the chakras of the body. I'm still going to help people along the way because that's just how I'm wired. You can't change me, Sanjeev. Don't try. And but I believe my help will be so much more effective. It'll come from such a more of a place of peace and love and tranquility if I'm able to calm my monkey mind and be able to put away my metaphorical shot machine gun and grab the sniper rifle and say, I want to help you. Then I'm going to help you. Then I'm going to help myself a little. Then I'll be over here for you. You can wait a minute. I need to help the knee. Prioritize things, starting with yourself being very high. Because at the end of the day, you build a house on sand, it's going to flop over every time.
Yeah. And that is very important, because everybody has some kind of the wound, everybody has some kind of the pain and suffering, and why can't we help ourselves first of all, instead of helping to others,
What does self-help look like to you?
like self help. If you ask me, like, if I ask myself, like, why can't I do meditation? Suppose some kind of the wound I have, right? Some kind
Yep.
of the negative emotion which I got stuck or which I'm holding back into my life. So the first thing I have to dissolve those negative emotion, then I can understand, like, how can I help others? Just for example, I have written a book, Practicing the Power of Present Moment book.
I'm going to get a copy of that book.
Yeah. So yeah, thanks for it. So
No worries.
why did I write this kind of the book? Because I when I was in India, I used to think about movie, fun, football when the teacher used to teach me. And my performance was not good because I was lost into the thought of the past or the future, right? Not only that, I had a depression, I had an anxiety, I had some kind of the negative emotion holding back into my life. But with the help of meditation practice, I cure myself. I help
Mm.
myself. And I know the fragrance of it. I know the value of it. I know the worth of it. So, what I did, first of all, into my own journey, I help myself. So when I know it that it is very helpful tools to help myself, so there would have been millions of the people who would be struggling with similar kind of the thing like the anxiety, depression, living into the thought of the past or the future. Why such kind of the practice cannot help them, right? So that is the point, because that is, and that's what I want to help to the people, that how can you dissolve negativity, darkness, anxiety, depression with the help of the meditation practice? And then I incorporate my story, I share my story, how did it help myself, and then it might help you, and that's what I do.
See, and I really appreciate that